When all a man has to do is pay, it's cheap. Describe. Let's talk about it.
I'm not even gonna lie. Ever since I started fucking with a nigga that pay for everything that I want and just be like, oh, don't worry, I'm gonna buy it for you and all this and that. Bitch, it is so hard to like date again. Cause these niggas don't want to buy shit for a bitch, but always want some pussy. I don't understand. I'm not even.
So look, there's a couple things you need to really understand about men. One, all of us, we want to sleep with you. That's not wrong to say. As much as you want to vilify it, as much as you make it seem like there's something intrinsically wrong with him because he wants to have sex with you. It's a biological imperative. It's a biological drive for us. What you hope is that some of us, and a lot of us, we learn to control it. We learn to walk with it like a little parasite, like a little demon, a little leper on our back. We learn to control it and say, let me focus you where you need to be focused. But we want to sleep with you. Let's do a little thought experiment for a second. Let's play out the idea that you're with a man that is not physically attracted to you. He's simply there because he likes your personality. When you are not getting physical stimulation, physical pleasure from him, what are you going to do? You're going to be upset. You're going to make a problem. You're going to fuss. You're going to cheat on him. You're going to step out of him. Eventually, you're going to leave him. So stop pretending like physical attraction is a non-starter. It's not important. No, you want to make it the most important thing. All these guys want to do is sleep with me. All this is what they want because it's all you have to offer. Before we continue, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss new uploads. We're still trying to go strong, still trying to do 2 a day. So share the video, hype the video. We got some merch in the store, so let's continue. We see this all the time. You want to make it wrong for a man because he wants to sleep with you, because he wants to be physically intimate, because he desires a physical attention from you, a physical affection. Somehow he's wrong. Somehow he is the next thing right down to the, to the devil. No, this is a biological thing for most of us. And the truth is, it's also a biological imperative to you. You want to be desired. You want to have sex with men. You're human. Pretending like you don't otherwise, pretending like you don't is lying to yourself, is lying to the rest of the world. Hey, you may be able to go longer without it because of societal pressure, because you're thought to be more upstanding, but the truth is out there already. We know you want it just as much as we do. Skip the societal norms, skip the bullshit. You'll do what you got to do to get after it. You'll just be quieter about it. You think you're quieter about it. It's just that men don't blab and tell because they figure, I got a good thing going here on the side. Why did I up and ruin it? That's not how we sort of operate. That's not how we move. Pretending like men don't want to sleep with you is folly. It's bullshit. Pretending that there's something wrong with men because this is what they want. No. Keep pretending like this isn't important. Keep pretending that even the man of your dreams doesn't want that. You could lie to yourself. The man that ain't worth shit on Tuesday versus the man that made it all on Thursday, they still want to sleep with you. They're still interested in you physically. Yes, some will take a more roundabout approach. They want to also evaluate your character. And this is important. This is where you end up losing. When you're the type of person that comes online and screams into the internet about the ills of man, of how somehow they are wrong, feeling the way they feel for believing in what they believe, that they somehow should be more like you, be more like women, this is where you fall short. Because men that are of the worth, of the value, that have made something of themselves, they're going to look at you and they're going to evaluate you and they're going to say, you do not pass muster. Here's the distinction. When those men also refuse to sleep with you, also refuse to pursue any type of physical intimacy with you, you're lost. You don't understand that. You call them gay, you call them down low, you call them sassy. There's something wrong with them. No, they also understand the dynamic of where things actually lie. It's something I've said several times on this channel. Who you sleep with sleeps with you. Whoever is part of your roster, you're part of your body count, part of your notch is probably a better way to say it, also slept with you. You're also part of their notch. This is a good reason why attractive men shouldn't get with women they don't find attractive. You need to hold this mindset in your hand. If you're being vapid, if you're thinking that these are the things that are important to me, then who you sleep with also sleeps with you. Who you can go and claim, or more importantly, who you're ashamed to claim, who you're ashamed to show in the light of day, they also slept with you. Now, the difference is that we hear with men, they don't look at this as something as a triumph. Yes. In a sense, I don't want to make it seem like there's not a celebratory thing for this. Let's separate the parts and let's be concise. Let's be nuanced. If I met you in the wild, I sat there, I rapped with you, I talked with you, kikied, I'd even ha-ha, and I convinced you to go on a date with me. Boom. I convinced you to go even further. Hey, let's go on a second date. Let's grab drinks. Maybe let's grab brunch. Let's grab mimosas. Let's do an activity. Whatever. I said the right things consistently enough, over not. I said the right things. I did the right things. I touched you right in enough places. Right? Consensual places. Tap on the arm. Let's not get nasty now. And I did all these things, and I moved us from one point of venue to the next to now we're in a bedroom. Yours or mine, doesn't matter, or hotels. We're here now. We've done the things. I've done the things correct. All the pitfalls, all the face down, trap hole, trap cards from Yu-Gi-Oh! I've avoided. I've neutralized. I'm here at the moment. I say, I've earned this. I've done all the right things. Okay, we engage in this thing, but for all that you did as a man, she also slept with you. She also looked at your value and said, this is the type of man I command. This is the man, this is the type of man, and this is fair, right? This is fair. This is the type of man I command because I made him jump through the hoops. I made him buy me the dinners. I made him plan the dates, set the reservations. I made him plan the activities. I made him listen to my insane droll for hours. And he did it because he saw my value. He saw physically he wanted this enough, so he was willing to do all the things, and he did it. So here we are. And we both simultaneously put a notch on our belt. We both did this thing. Now, if the entire time you looked at her and said, yo, it was a slow Tuesday and I just need to get my return on investment and finally do the thing. I have no intention of actually being with her, of talking to her. And again, I'm about to leave, walk out the door. I'm going to block her. She still gets to say, I pulled a man of your caliber because you were willing to do all this. This is the disconnect. This is the misunderstanding. This is why we don't get what we want to get in terms of relationships. This helps contribute to delusion. So my task and my hope for most men is to say, if you're not into her, don't be into her. If you're not into her, don't enter her, right? This is not an ace metaphor, bullshit, pandering sort of advice. Stop the miscalculation, because when women sleep with a man, they deem of high value, it raises their perceived level of standard to themselves. I don't know that you this dude who made $250,000 work for State Farm. I don't know the dude, but you do, and you value yourself at that level. Now, of course, we know it doesn't matter if he's actually lied to you, but this is your perceived level. This is your perceived level of importance, and you rock with it, you roll with it, and the rest of us are forced to listen to the entire album of what you have to say. This is why you see people that are, objectively 3s or 4s or 5s, talking about all the things in the world that they deserve. And what we're left with, trying to run behind them and try to convince them, no, you're wrong. You're not really that. No. Some advice we end this little video on: leave these women alone. Let them do what they got to do. Let them enjoy their lives. Let them decide what's important to them. The rest of us, we get to leave them alone. If these women don't understand your value, don't worry about it. Don't spend your time trying to convince them otherwise. All of us, we want to sleep with you if it's significantly attractive enough. We want to sit here and in the very beginning, we don't know your value. We just value physically. We are going to learn as we learn more about your personality, your dreams, your wishes, your aspirations. And we're going to realize, damn, there's dopeness here. We're just going to start with that. Yeah, we do want to sleep with you. Get over it. That's it. Right? But if you disagree, I've been wrong before, and I'm fine with being wrong. But Let me know down in the comments below. If you saw the videos on your screen, check those out. Let me know your thoughts about those in those videos. And of course, if you listen to the sound of my voice now, you have not subscribed, I really think you should. We're just trying to build something dope. I'll see you in the next one.